Hello, it is me again. This is the same me from the 10th of August, right after the previous recording. I am recording these like in a row, I think, just because I don't have a lot of time to prepare these pre-recorded videos. I'm so sorry. I've been slacking too much. But within the limited time that we have, yeah, I will just try to get these out for you. Yeah. I'll probably record everything by tonight, maybe. Because from tomorrow onwards, I'll have to prepare. I have to start packing up and stuff, packing all the things I need. So I hope you guys don't mind. And it's nice to see you again. I hope your week has been going well. It's Thursday, it's 15th of August now. I'm talking to you from the past to you in the future. But yeah, it's nice to see you. Hope you guys have been having a good week, and I hope you guys don't miss me too much yet. I'll be back soon, I promise. Yeah. My next stream will probably be on the 26th of August, or maybe even like slightly before that. Maybe I'll just decide to stream on like the Saturday before the 26th of August. We'll have to see, but I will only be finished with my training after the 23rd of August, so streams only from then on. I hope the week has been going well. Hope you're looking forward to your weekend as well. Yeah, make sure to just take care and drink lots of water, guys. Yeah, in the meantime, while I'm away, I hope that these streams, these little pre-recorded streams, will still be able to, like serve you guys well, accompany you guys a little bit before I am back. And I just hope that, you guys are taking care of yourself while I'm away. Even if I'm not around, like physically, I will still be online. So if you'd like to have a little bit of a chat with me, please feel free to just drop me a message on Discord. I am still reading the Discord server. Like reading all the Discord, the messages on the Discord server. So if you'd like to, yeah, just feel free to come by. Okay. All right. Let's see. We'll continue where we left off last time. Let me just switch to the correct screen. Okay, last time we left off, basically this person was murdered in a restaurant and they were shot, and you happened to pick up the gun, so they thought that you were the suspect, but actually you were seated at another table. They're seated at the table next to you with another person there too, and that person happens to be this lady. Yeah. And we're pursuing the thought that we're trying to like get rid of suspicion by pursuing the case as one of the victim dying because of poison, because his drink was poisoned. Yeah, we're trying to help ourselves. Okay, a record of dental work. We got some evidence from someone who mysteriously just appears in the court in the middle of the court proceedings, just as we were about to, like GG, because we have no evidence. So she presented us with this, Giselle's report. The she in question is probably someone related to the principal, to the professor of the person of, to the professor of one of, to one of the my English, to one of the professors at the school that you're studying at. Yeah. And they happen to find this because the victim was a professor, and they happened to find this, which is written by the witness. This report written by the witness, who was a student of the victim, who is the professor, who's another professor at the school. So we were able to obtain this report from this person that went to their office to take a look. Okay, a report detailing that an unknown poison that Miss Brett has been researching during her time at Yume University. Oh, so that curare thing, curare thing was actually a poison. All right, let's go take a look at it really quickly. Synopsis: a poison made from the bark of certain trees in the jungles of South America. The hunters of the region have used it since ancient times to incapacitate their prey. Effects: instant paralysis of the entire body and subsequent death, even in minute doses. Route of entry: the above-mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound, such as that inflicted by a blowpipe dart. Due to its ability to render the human body paralytic, it's believed that the toxin could have an application as an anesthetic. However, A solution for the respiratory arrest caused as a result of the full body paralysis must be found first, or patients would die of suffocation. Okay, isn't this really incriminating against her already? Doesn't this just mean that she probably used it against the professor? Miss Giselle Brett, we understand you are studying under Dr. Wilson at UMA University, doing research. Research by sheer coincidence, perhaps, into a deadly poison. What? He's so surprised. Poison? Where are you going with this, Counsel? A toxin known as... I still can't read this word. Let me just search it up really quickly. How do I pronounce this? Pronunciation. Let me just do this really quick. I need to know this. Curare. Okay. Curare. Curare. Even the slightest amount of this deadly poison entering the body leads to instant death. Objection! What? What complete and utter nonsense? Curare, you say? I've never even heard of it. You wouldn't have done. Oh, what do you mean? I mean that you wouldn't have heard of curare before, for one very simple reason. It doesn't exist in our country. It doesn't exist? Correct. Which means, no matter what tests the police can do for toxins, they'd never identify curare. Why? Because there is no test available here that can identify the presence of this highly deadly poison. What? I love the animatedness of the reactions. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Order, order, order. Counsel, does this deadly poison truly exist? According to this report authored by the visiting research student from England, curare has long been used by the tribespeople of South America as a poison to lace their arrows. It seems that it's reasonably well known among European doctors and scientists. To lace their arrows? The report states that it is produced from the extract of a tree that grows deep in the Amazonian jungle. And it was first brought back to Europe at the turn of the century by explorers. It claims that animals shot by arrows laced with curare suffer instant death. Doesn't that about sum it up, Miss Brett? Uh-oh. Incriminating. Trumpery. What does that mean? These aspersions are utter trumpery. To start with, if the victim had been administered some of this so-called deadly poison, he would have been squirming and writhing in pain, and the other diners would have surely noticed. No, he's gonna be paralyzed. This guy. Okay, but he doesn't know the poison, so... that's true. What do you say to that, Inspector? Okay, regain composure, everybody. Regain composure. Obviously, I would have noticed a disturbance like that. I don't remember anything like that either. I didn't notice the professor being in any kind of pain. According to this, however, it's the other way around. What do you mean, the other way around? Yeah, because we saw that earlier in the evidence that the poison is able to paralyze the whoever receives the poison. The very fact that the victim didn't show any visible signs of distress is evidence that curare was used. Explain yourself, Counsel. The moment this toxin enters a person's system, it causes instant paralysis. In other words, afflicted victims lose all strength and are completely unable to move. Even if they were in total agony, there would be no visible signs of pain at all. How terrible! Obviously, if a man lost all his strength in his muscles, he'd collapse on the floor. But with a chair under him for support, as Dr. Wilson did, the effects could go largely unnoticed. But I don't follow, Kazuma. That's just paralysis. I thought the poison caused instant death. It's both. The poison causes both. The full explanation is extremely unpleasant. The poison causes immediate paralysis, as I said, leaving the victim unable to move. But after a short time, the paralysis is so severe it causes the muscles that control respiration to fail. Respiration? In other words, the actual cause of death is suffocation. And all the while, the victim is conscious and aware, just unable to move. That's hideous. To the observer, it would look almost like the victim was slipping peacefully into an endless sleep. But for the victim himself, his final moments will be a living hell. That is the true nature of this deadly curare poison. Oh no. Wow. Silent in court. Uh-oh. And you're suggesting that this bottle, Counsel, actually contains this terrifying poison. Objection! This is all very convenient, isn't it? Hitherto means until now. Yeah. Hitherto, unknown poison for which there is no means of testing. What a happy tale for the defense. If I may, all these facts, you think you're so clever. Oh, he got he got slapped. It is you who must be taught. Sorry. Of course, dear lady. So, this is how you Japanese behave, is it? Why is she always, you steal another person's honest hard work and then announce the results as if you discovered them. I'm appalled. What a loathsome act. Well, Miss Brett, the feeling is mutual. Whatever do you mean? Capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstances of an innocent man to frame him for a heinous crime? That really is a loathsome act. Wouldn't you agree? Well, enough of this. I for one refuse to accept it. The idea of some poison that doesn't even exist in the great empire of Japan is breaking the rules. Jeez. I mean, like, the whole case is breaking the rules. Ha ha ha. What's so funny? Oh, excuse me, Your Excellency. Yes, Miss Brett? May I borrow that bottle for a moment, please? Well, yes, I don't see, why not? How can you give the evidence to the witness? It's evidence tampering, guys. Hello? Oh. Okay, they're pouring it out. Don't get too big for your own boots, you insignificant little island boys. Damn. She's really piling on all the insults. Sorry? To an Englishwoman such as myself, this whole affair is a farcical comedy. Your little police games and these foolish courtroom antics. It's laughable, really. But I'm getting bored of it all now. It's time for the games to end. Cheers. Oh, is she gonna drink it? Wait, what are you doing? She's trying. Damn, so she had to like slip the poison in another way. No sparkle left at all. How appropriate for this shabby affair. She had to have slipped the water in some other way. Maybe it was in the cup already, you know? Like maybe the cup was laced with it already? Like the cup of the professor? I think usually for like mysteries like this, it's always like that, right? Whatever is the matter, you all look quite stunned. So, no curare. The bottle was clean. Is that what you're saying? Ha 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 ha. You look quite incredulous, little boy. But of course, that's the simple truth. Thank you for presenting the findings of my research so concisely here in this grand venue, sorry, most kind. Ugh. Thank you, waiter. Now then, Your Excellency. Ah, yes, Miss Brett. I should like to be excused now, please. I think I've given more than enough of my time for the furtherance of friendship between our countries. Ah, yes, dear lady. We're most gratified with all the assistance you have given. No, Ryunosuke. It's the cup. The cup is laced with it. I'm calling it. There had to have been poison in that bottle. So how did she swallow a whole glass and live to tell the tale? I don't understand it. What if the police dude is in on it as well? Because he's the one who served them, right? At the restaurant? If he's the one that served them, then maybe he laced the poison in the cup. I don't know. He laced the cup with poison. I don't know. Well, I suppose if nothing else, this little Far Eastern... Why is it that we're constantly talking about countries, man? Will make for interesting conversation at the next party I attend in London. There has to have been poison in that bottle, doesn't there? But there can't have been, because otherwise she would have keeled over then. Come on, Ryunosuke. We have all the clues now. That bottle of water contains no poison. Because we can see that. As I thought, there is no poison in that bottle. Okay, my man has to like... What? Why Ryunosuke? Isn't it obvious? If there was poison in there, she'd be dead by now. He's pointing out the details that everyone knows. But now we're building up to our point. Let's go. The point is that it's in the cup. Sometimes your unadulterated naivety really astounds me. Wait, Kazuma. We're cooking. Let us cook. You gotta let us cook. We're stating like the facts so that everyone can follow our train of thought. You know, let us cook. But sometimes it's in need of a good staining until it's as dark as your uniform in the ways of the world. Oh, is that what this color is supposed to represent? Bonk. That was a guileless ending to a promising line of inquiry, Counsel. Huh? For which you will be penalized? Why am I penalized? I'm building, I'm cooking. Let me cook. Ugh, this whole trout is poisoned. There has to have been poison in that bottle, doesn't there? But there can't have been, because otherwise she would have killed over dead. Or is this like part of, you know... Come on, Ryunosuke. With all the clues now, that bottle of water... Huh, really? I have to say that it does contain poison? Wait, what happened? Okay, I guess I wasn't cooking. Okay, let's say it contains poison. The culprit did put curare poison into Dr. Wilson's carbonated water. The defense refuses to change its position. Does she already have the cure for it, maybe? Maybe that's why she can drink it? Because she already has the cure? The antidote to... yeah, cure for poison antidote. You're serious? Objection! Fool, are you blind? There's no possible way that bottle could contain poison. I mean, we just saw Miss Brett drinking the water from it. That's right, which rather complicates your argument, I think. And I believe that complication can be explained. How exactly? I need to think through all the things that don't quite add up here, one by one. I'm sure the answer is in the evidence we have in the court record somewhere. It has to be. Bonk. Very well. If the defense truly intends to assert this claim, then I must ask you to support the assertion with evidence. What explains how the witness was able to consume this supposedly poisoned water unscathed? Unscathed. Bottle of carbonated water. Steak lunch. Isn't it just a report? Miss Brett shared on the day of the murder. It has to be this one, right? She was researching it, so she should have the antidote. Yeah, this one. I think we'll just present this one because it says, however, a solution for the respiratory arrest caused as a result of the full body paralysis must be found first, or patients would die of suffocation. This means that she already has like the solution. Okay, let's present this.
Yes.
Yes. Bonk. The answer to this riddle is right here in Miss Brett's own research report. That's not a valid explanation. No? After all, we don't speak English. Oh my god, this guy. This guy is too much, really. That's basically saying it doesn't exist because I don't know of it. It doesn't exist because I've never seen it before. That report is utter gibberish. You're dude, that's your client though. That's sort of like your client. No. No. You're saying that her research is gibberish. This impudent young scoundrel is trying to ridicule the court, Your Excellency. I'm not trying to ridicule anyone, honest. I'm just reading Susato's notes. Okay, I concur. This report is too extensive to be considered in its entirety by the court. You will direct us to the pertinent section, counsel. Okay, time to find the correct page. Which section of the report reveals the alleged answer to this riddle? Practical applications. Bang. It's written right here under practical applications, I think. Oh, really? Go on. Well, think about it. You want to know how the poison can be drunk without it taking effect. That's a practical application of the poison's use as a drink, maybe? What? What happened? Wait, I thought I got it correct. I shudder to think how we'll fare in the 20th century. I thought I got it correct. Yes. Wait, did I get the wrong page? I think I got the wrong page. Wait, hunters of the region have used it since ancient times. Instant paralysis, subsequent death. Oh, the above-mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound. Oh, that wound is probably his dental... He had a dental appointment. Okay, so the victim had a dental appointment. He had to like pull out his tooth, I think. Yeah. On the day of the murder, the victim had undergone dental treatment and been prohibited from eating or drinking anything but water. Because of this dental treatment, he has a wound in his mouth. Wait, what does it say? This is clearly a record of some kind of medical treatment, and there's an entry for the day after the professor was killed. Extraction with the use of anesthesia. Yeah, so he had a tooth extracted, so that would be a wound itself. Then the poison got in through there. So the poison doesn't go into your body if you don't have a wound. It has to go through a wound, which is why the doctor died. Well, the both of them drank the water, right? The doctor died, but Miss Brett didn't. Like, even though she showed us like right now. Oh, okay. I love Ace Attorney because it's always all these, you know, like plot twists. I love it so much. Okay, let's just get through. Okay. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post procedure. Okay. This is the one. This is the one, guys. Which section was it again? It was the second section, right? It was the special characteristics. Okay. Yunosuke. What? Read properly. Thanks for the concise advice. Something that explains how the English woman could have taken curare with no ill effects. I'd better reread her research paper and see if I can spot anything. Ah, you don't have any more of a clue about that English tome than I do. It's completely intractable. I love this guy. This guy is so silly. I concur. This report is too extensive. Okay, we're looping. Which section of the report? Special characteristics. We've been hearing a lot about this curare poison. And it's left me curious about something. Oh, Council? Well, it sounds as though indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years to lace the heads of the arrows that they shoot at whatever prey they're hunting. So we've been led to believe, yes. And the point of hunting is to catch prey to eat. Get to the point, please. But if they were to use these laced arrows, doesn't that mean there would be traces of poison left in the prey the hunters were going to eat? Oh, that's right. Wait, my boy is smart. If you use the poison on the animals, then there will be poison in the animals when you eat them. That's true. Oh, we're not eating the victim, right? Okay, that's a little too morbid. So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, would they? Because then they'd be eating poison. Good gracious, Council. No, that would be madness. But I actually found the answer to that conundrum in this research paper here. Under special characteristics, it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound. Through a wound, you say? I see, that makes sense. Yes, the mention of that particular detail seemed a little strange to me, though. But it all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When curare enters the body through an open wound, it has terrifying poisonous effects. However, when it enters the body via the mouth, it has no poisonous effects whatsoever. What? Miss Brett, you authored this research. You know curare's special characteristics, and you knew that you could make a spectacle of drinking that water without any danger to yourself. But, I mean, does it really work like that though? Like, if the poison gets to your small intestines, it's gonna be absorbed into your blood vessels, right? Doesn't it work like that? I don't know. You meddling little... Whoa! Whoa! Rapscallion! Damn, the burb on her hat, like, expanded. Well, Ryunosuke, it turns out you're an even better lawyer than I thought you'd be. Really? Me? A lawyer? Objection! all this poison talk is fascinating, I'm sure, but I fail to see how it possibly... Shut up! Uh-oh. So the ill-bred little puppy has a new toy to play with. Some facts he read in the book. But that's your book though. But I'm afraid knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It only makes you look silly. What are you trying to say? Your schoolboyish logic has a fatal flaw. Okay, what is it? Schoolboyish? I mean, yeah, I'm schoolboy, but... why you target that part? Flaw? As even your brain has managed to deduce, curare is safe to ingest. It seems likely that its effects are neutralized by the acidic nature of the gastric... Oh, I see. Oh, okay, so the stomach acid like neutralizes it. Oh, yes, well, of course. Gastric sucker. My boy Ryunosuke is just clueless. What are they? So, if this lethal poison is completely harmless when drunk, the professor wouldn't have died when he swallowed it, would he? Right, but I already have the answer. I already have the key to that question. That's right. Good gracious. That's basic science. Science that even a schoolboy should be able to understand, no? Yeah, but you forgot to take into account that my brain is massive. Order in court, order! The logic holds. If the lady and the professor drank the same poison, they would be affected in the same way. Are you trying to suggest? Yes, this curare poison is completely irrelevant to the case on trial. That's right. Surely even a little cockroach like you could understand something as simple as that, damn. All the insults. Too bad. I have a massive brain. You have met your maker. What is this welling up inside of me? I've never felt like this before. It's a sort of conviction to break down all the discrepancies. It's so intense, almost rage-like. And more than anything else, it's an animalistic desire to take down my prey. Oh, he's awakened. My boy has
Objection!
activated. Objection! Well, that's the first time, like, he actually said it. I don't think so, Miss Giselle Brett. How? How dare you use that tone with me? You know very well that there is no fatal flaw here. You know exactly why, even though both you and the victim swallowed the same poison. You are alive, but Dr. Wilson is dead. My massive brain has come into effect. Counsel, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, you must provide compelling evidence. As we now know that this poison is completely harmless when ingested, why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the curare? It's because he took out his tooth.
Take that!
Take that! As Miss Brett so readily pointed out, she drank the same water as the professor. However, there was a fundamental and fatal difference between the two diners. A fatal difference? The toxic effects of curare are only felt when the poison enters the body through an open wound. So, for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking it is completely harmless. Man, imagine if Miss Brett had just like an ulcer or something. If she had like an ulcer or something, she wouldn't have been able to drink the water. Damn. What if it wasn't like a stomach ulcer or like a mouth ulcer? Wouldn't the poison have worked? This is so risky. But what if there was a wound inside the mouth of the person drinking the poison water? Inside? Yes, like the wound you might have if you had just been to the dentist and had a tooth extracted, for example. Miss Brett, you've acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day. So that's it. You use that knowledge to orchestrate this. Is she laughing? I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist. These childish courtroom games and your half-baked arguments are also puerile. Puerile. How do I pronounce this? What do you mean? Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough. What is she doing? Huh? You see, when you leave vital evidence lying around, you never know what might happen to it. What happened, huh? No! I mean, it could just slip. Oh, she's trying to destroy evidence. Hosonaga! No! Oh dear, how careless of me. I'm afraid some crucial evidence may have just been tragically destroyed. Wow, this woman... Too much. That's too much. It's an English woman. She just smashed that bottle in the Supreme Court. What a terrible blunder. Officer, what are you waiting for? Collect up as much of the water from that broken bottle as possible at once. You're wasting your time. This delightful carpet under my feet here was a gift from the British Empire. I assure you, it will soak up the water beautifully. You have neither the technology nor the presence of mind to recover it. Ha 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 ha. How could you? You won't get away with this. You can thump the bench and shout as much as you like, little boy. But I'm afraid we'll never know now, will we? If there really was poison in the bottle or not. And let us not forget, we still have some very compelling evidence left intact. Isn't that right, counsel for the prosecution? Oh, of course. You're referring to the photographic print, I presume, dear lady. Sorry, my English. photographic, photographic. That's right. And really, looking at this photograph, it's as clear as day, isn't it? What do you mean as clear as day? You don't see anything except the bullet wound here. Hello? The poor professor was sitting with his back to me. So of course, the only person who could have shot him from the front is the little schoolboy. Objection! No, you killed the victim that day, using curare. And then, in order to frame Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Naruhodo, for the crime, Naruhodo means, oh, I get it. You waited until he picked up the pistol you've arranged for him to find on the floor, before you shot the professor's dead body in the chest with your own hidden gun. Then, in the confusion that followed, all you had to do was turn the dead professor and his chair around. You see? You had every opportunity to commit this crime. What a wonderful imagination you have, young man. Huh. A hidden gun, you say? And I shot the professor's dead body, did I? Well, I'm terribly sorry, but you don't have a shred of evidence. You're playing the evidence game. Exactly, and as you have nothing to support with your wild claims, the prosecution's stance remains unchanged. The victim, Dr. John H. Wilson, was killed by a gunshot to the chest. Delivered in cold blood by the accused, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I can't say his name with a straight face. This is unbelievable. How can this be happening? We had her, but now, is she really going to get away with it? Find out next time on the next stream. I'm sorry, yeah, like I mentioned in the previous pre-recorded video, I have to split these up like timely because I don't have a lot of time before I have to go for training. So yeah, I will be stopping this pre-recorded video here. I'm so sorry to do this to you guys. I hate it when I get cliffhanged as well. You know, it's like the usual ads. When you're watching like a show and the ads just happen at the worst time. But yeah, I'll be stopping this pre-recording here. I'll continue with the pre-recording right after this actually, but you'll only get to see it like next Monday. So sorry for, you know, like having to make these really short. I just don't have a lot of time before I go back in. So yeah, I will try my best to record a little bit more for the next two. But for now, for this one, I'll have to stop it here. Yeah, make sure to take care of yourselves. Make sure to take very good care of yourselves. I hope that these videos, even though they're kind of silly and I'm just playing games and reacting to them, I hope that they are still keeping you guys company, helping you guys feel relaxed a little bit. If you're just having the video in the background just to listen to me talk, I hope that the videos have been helping you out. Yeah, I just want these pre-recorded videos to, you know, I know it's not like a complete fill-in for my usual streams, but I just hope that they can at least fill in the time that I won't be able to give to you guys like physically when I'm away. Yeah. Take care of yourselves, okay? Enjoy your weekend this weekend. I don't know what you guys will be doing, but I hope you'll have a good weekend. And if I can, on Saturday, if I have the energy to, I might do like a really short stream just to catch up with you guys. We'll see how it goes. If I have the energy, I'll do it. But if I don't, then I'll talk to you guys on Discord. Yeah, in the meantime, if you have anything you'd like to chat with me about, or if there's anything about like the current game that I'm playing that you want to talk about, you can put it down in the comments in the YouTube video, or you can send me a message on Discord in the server as well. I'll be looking at the server all the time because I actually have quite a lot of time when I'm in there. I'll still have my phone, so you guys can talk to me through there. Yeah, see you on the Discord server. Bye bye. See you all soon as well. I can't wait to go back to our usual streams. Yeah. Have a wonderful Thursday. Have a wonderful Thursday night. Enjoy your weekend ahead, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye. Bye bye.